Hey, let's have this.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. I've travelled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Been to Tullamore, Seymour, Liverpool, Mooloolaba, Nambour, Rochester, Kilmore, Marillabah, Burnsville, Emmaville, Wallaville, Connemara, Connemara, Strathrown, Proserpine, Nalladalla, Darwin, Gingin, Lilliquin, Muckdilla, Wallavilla, Bougainville, Cumberland, Ramacilla. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
We haven't been everywhere, man, because we haven't been here yet.
Can't believe that Lucky couldn't get yay in.
He probably snuck it in somewhere. It'd be one of those, like a 2-minute song on the radio. You play them coming up to the weather. He'd just sneak yay in. We're off to yay, and we're going to find Craig Waldon there. Hello, Craig.
Hello, Neil. Hello, Rob.
Good morning, Craig. Welcome.
Welcome to this circus that we have on a Saturday morning. Now, we might be playing with one hand tied behind the back here a little bit because Craig and I, we've been mates for years. Our kids went to primary school together, in fact, kinder together in 1872.
So that's where you found him.
But he's moved to Yea subsequently, so he hasn't been there long, but we're going to test out his knowledge of Yea. So, Craig, first hard question. Where's Yea?
It's about 130 kilometres northeast of Melbourne. So there you go. It's on the road to Mount Buller. Most people would stop for something to eat on the road to Mount Buller.
Is it anywhere near Jamison?
It's in the general direction, yes. Go to get to Jamison if you want.
I went to Jamison once. That's made a complete and utter fool of myself. And
because he was actually going to Warrnambool, and he turned right when he should have turned left.
I was going from a one and only snow experience, which tore the medial ligament left knee. Never doing that again. Never going to Jamison again. Bad experience. I hope Yea's better.
Yea's much better.
So
more pubs. There you go.
Well, you've got us. So I think it's fair to say you used to live in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne and a recent move to Yea. Why Yea?
Probably because, we've always been attracted to this area. We go through it fairly often on trips with friends, and goes right back to when I was a youngster. Dad used to take us up to fish at Bonnie Doon.
Was there any serenity in those days?
Plenty of serenity. There weren't as many houses. There was much traffic. There was an old train that used to go past, which has since been discontinued. And I've since found out, I said to Dad, that property you went to Yea, I went past it the other day. Whose was that? He said, I don't know. I said, so you didn't know whose property we were camping on for weeks at a time? No. Good on you, Dad.
Yeah, well done, Jeffrey. And so the township of Yea, it's been years since I've been to Yea, he said, implying that he hasn't been invited up to the new house yet. It's been years since I've been to Yea. What's the population in terms of numbers these days?
It's around the 1,800 people.
Perfect. Winchelsea sort of size town by the sound of it.
And what do people do up there these days?
They mostly work in the area, so agriculture, that's fairly strong here, and service industry, so hospitals, doctors, retail in the town. And then I think quite a few people like myself have Elon Musk's Starlink on the roof and work from home.
Well, it's fair to say that you do a job that is based in Canada, effectively, and the capacity to do that in a place like Yea, would there be many people doing that?
Yes, there's a lady up the road who's a conveyancer and does all of her work for people selling houses in Melbourne. She does it from here. There's a guy I know who's a coffee bean importer, and his property's over the hill, and he works
so's Rob
most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's plenty of people that work up here, and there's also a good quantity of people that have chosen here for their retirement.
Now, I'm tipping you're probably similar age to the bloke sitting opposite me, so you've been about a while, and the Melbourne that you grow up in is a little bit different to the one that you recently lived in. I've been back there a bit the last couple of days, and it reminded me why I despise the place, but 6 million people love it because they live there. It must just be beautiful to experience some of that aforementioned serenity in the bush. Yeah,
so I'm sitting on the porch here looking out at the Switzerland Ranges, and over at a hill which we call Toupee Hill, because it looks as though a bunch of trees look like a toupee on the hill. Watching a couple of horses, the odd car go past, so it breaks the serenity every 5 minutes or so. And that's looking out at the green paddock. So yes, it is a nice place to sit, and if you're getting frustrated at work, to grab a carrot and go out and feed the horse makes you think about other things, which is good.
Have you lived through a winter up there yet?
Yes, it gets foggy and it gets reasonably cold because we're at the bottom of the Goulburn River Valley, so fog tends to settle in the valley. So it is known for its fogs.
And here you were thinking you just had a hangover. The roads get a bit busy, presumably when the ski season starts?
Yeah, it does, but usually around the weekends. So, yeah, Yea can look as though there's, what's happening in Yea because everyone's stopped for their one of the two bakeries or the Subway or the supermarket to get supplies and keep going. So it tends to be a stopover town. School buses turn up with the kids coming back to school camp and they're mobbing the bakeries. So, yeah, it can get busy, but not super busy.
And when you say people go there for the Subway, I assume we're talking about the takeaway food facility as distinct from the Underground Railway.
Yeah, it's the same Subway that you see in just about every small town in the world, including ones in India.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. There you go. We have even got regional roundup, including India today. That's all very good. And so the population predominantly, you said, are in agriculture. What sort of things are we doing? Are we doing grain, animals? What sort of stuff? Because obviously you can tell I'm very agricultural.
Yeah, I'm very agricultural from your time in Warrington. Yeah.
It was Charlton.
Yeah, Charlton, was it?
Yeah.
So mainly livestock, mainly Angus beef is very popular and sheep. They're the two main things that are here. There's quite a few horses for people who like riding horses, and then chunks of land that are just like mine, good for looking at.
Very much the same as yourself.
Thank you.
Which is why we're all on radio and not on television.
Exactly.
Now, Craig, we should let you go because I believe the Yea races are on today and you are no doubt dressed to the nines as we speak.
Not dressed to the nines. Country casual would be more like it. Yeah.
So no doubt you're dressed to the sixes.
Yeah.
Is the race course, does it have many race meetings a year?
There's 4 meetings a year across late spring and summer.
Craig, just to get an idea of the type of folk up at Yea for the day at the races, do you have on the thong, he
doesn't wear underpants,
the boat shoe, or maybe the croc?
That sort of thong.
No, it would be more likely to be the RMs or...
Oh, righty-o, yes. Now I'm getting the picture.
He used to live in Eltham. He's an RM's man.
Righto.
We do have I met someone last night who's going to the races, and to say that he has a bright-coloured suit is an understatement.
They have fashion on the field.
What is it some people want to go to the races and make complete fools of themselves? I don't understand that. You'd like to be low-key.
Judging their dressers, the best dressed is, she's colourful. Colourful clothes, colourful hair, colourful glasses, everything. So it's going to be a high standard that will have to be met, I think.
Have you got some red-hot tips from the local stables?
No idea. I don't think we're going for the horses. I think we're going for the social.
And fair enough too. Now, well, I've got a mate who does the fashions on the fields in those smaller races, and there's always him and the other bloke. They're always first and second place. So I'm assuming you got that one covered, no doubt at all. Craig, go and enjoy your day at the races, and we'll look forward to catching up with you at the bakery in Yea at some stage soon.
All right. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thanks, Craig. Best wishes and happy punting.
Good punting to you all. Who used to say that? It doesn't matter. Anyway, have a good time. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
There he is, Craig Waldon, up there in the beautiful township of Yea.